You are my bitch. You.
Okay, sick.
Mumbles the clown.
So wait, what were you asking me about again?
I forget.
Something on Netflix, I think.
Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday night. SNL.
Oh, we're recording too? Nice. I was just thinking today, like, because I was a theater major for 1 year, right? I know. And then I was like, this is a really bad idea to do this. I just went to like a normal school. I didn't like go to a school that was good at theater. I just went to a normal school and majored in theater, which was an awful idea. And I was like, what is the worst major idea? And I was thinking about, I think it's hospitality.
You think?
I think it might be hospitality.
I think it's women's studies. What are you going to do with that?
Oh, no.
What are you going to do with that?
You could do a lot with women's studies. You can,
be a professor, maybe.
You could appreciate women.
I'd already do that.
Well, not on the level they do it.
Yeah, that's true.
They appreciate women so much that they study it. And they're not perverts. They're studying women, but they're not perverts. They're intellectuals.
Yeah, I know that because I'm a lesbian, and a lot of lesbians have done that as a major, or they're professors that teach that. So, and they're all poor as shit.
Or do they get that as their major, and then they become a lesbian?
I think they're pretty gay first.
Okay.
I think it's a requirement at this point. No, I'm just kidding. Feminism.
I would love, that would be such a good like reality show. Like what if they sent Sarah Palin or like
Candace Owens
and they sent them to like a Bible college for a semester or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh no, not a Bible college. The opposite.
That.
The opposite. What's the opposite of that? Like what's what's like the most liberal college that you could go to? There's that one in Ohio. Where they don't shave their legs and shit. What's that college in Ohio where they don't shave their legs?
No, they don't do that.
No, they shave their legs at Ohio State. They brand the cattle.
Bring them young.
Sure. No, that's also super religious. Fuck. I'm too stupid to make points.
Mormons.
See, that's the problem. I try to make a point. I try to say something smart, and it just doesn't work out for me.
That's okay. It will.
One of these days.
Just keep going.
I just got to watch
it will.
One more clip from The Daily Show, and then I'm as smart as everyone else on the street.
There's Wesley College, which is like an all-girls college.
Wesleyan?
Wesley something.
Wesley Snipes?
I think Hillary
Community
Clinton went
college.
Yeah.
I studied women's studies at Wesley Snipes Community College.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, congrats on your Eagles win.
Eagles. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles. Fuck yeah, man. We're going to lose. It's like, we're going to win.
I don't know. I think
we better win.
I don't know.
We need a win.
Everyone's saying it's rigged, right?
We're running it back. We're running it back with Taylor Swift's boyfriend, and let's see what happens. You know. Might be rigged. It seems rigged.
Saquon's pretty unstoppable.
Yeah, and all my coworkers and like New York friends are like, "Well, he's a giant." I'm like, "Yeah, well, not now. That motherfucker's an eagle." So
see, that's what happens. That's like the Giants are like starter like girlfriends or boyfriends. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, we'll draft you, but you know we got to get out of here because this is a poorly ran franchise. We don't see a lot of potential here.
Yeah.
Let's go sleep with that guy with the 401k
and pension.
The Eagles. Oh, yeah, they all got pensions in Philly. They're all union workers.
Local 42. No, I don't know, but yeah, it is. I mean, they should have paid them. They should have paid Barkley, and they didn't. And now look at them in Philly.
I love the way you guys celebrate a big win. You just shoot a gun in the air and run over 4 people.
I'm scared to say this, but I used to embrace it. Let me say this first. I used to embrace it. I used to make it part of my personality because it just is me. But Eagles fans... Guys, come on, man. There's a reason why we're called scumbags. We got to chill. Like, some of the stuff is going too far. We need good karma.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm new to the East Coast within the last few years, and I've spent a fair amount of time in Philly.
We're dirtbags.
And I think a lot of you guys are great.
Because you're with us and hanging out with us.
A lot of Philly fans are great. Oh, is that what it is? If I just came in a stranger, like, you know... rocking like my Giants or Cowboys gear. You're just gonna be a dick to me?
Yeah, when we went to Xfinity that night in Philly after the comedy show that you had for us, we had 20 people there, 20 of my friends. Right. If you were to be wearing a Giants jersey, they would have said something. Or Mets. they would have definitely.
Well, it's okay to say something or fuck around with you, but I don't know. I've seen these videos online where like grown men are like being like aggressively like angry towards women even, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, like what? I don't get it.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
That seems like a lot, but I mean, I understand. Sometimes I drink 4 beers and want to yell at a lady.
I mean, it's just a Philly thing, man. You know, Philly's philosophy, at least when I was growing up, is like, if you act like a man and you come at me like a man, then you're going to get hit like a man. And
then you got to think like a man.
Right. And then
which is a great film.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's a good film. Good film. Tyler Perry.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I think. I don't know.
But yeah.
What if Tyler Perry and Steve Perry switched roles and Tyler Perry was the lead singer of
Aerosmith.
What is it? I think it's Journey or something.
Journey.
It's Aerosmith? Yeah. That's the one.
That's
okay.
Steven Tyler.
Yeah, that's Steven Tyler.
Steve Perry is, oh, Sheri holds on.
See, again, I don't have the info to back this up.
It's just Journey.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking wrong,
Journey.
Dude.
Oh, Sheri.
Well, anyway, it would be good. I would love to see Tyler Perry lead a 70 hair rock band.
Hell yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Full Medea.
I mean, that's what I was just gonna say. In his wig.
Oh yeah.
And like grunge wear.
He'd
look
a little
great. Cut off vest.
Yeah.
You know, leather pants.
Fair, Tyler Perry is the most successful drag queen of all time.
For sure. Yeah. For sure. And Carl Winslow. I'm just kidding.
He kind of looked like Mr. Potato Head.
I know.
I like it.
Did you hear that he was always at the Diddy parties in the early 90s, like the 90s when he was on
I did
Family
hear about
Matters?
That. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't confirm or deny. But he was awful mean to that autistic kid next door. So let's not...
Did I do that?
And, we can't say a cab and then keep Carl Winslow out of the equation.
No. For sure.
He was responsible for a lot of deaths on those Chicago streets.
Yeah. I mean...
Those fake Chicago streets that looked like San Francisco when they showed it.
Step by Step. Remember TGIF?
Do I remember TGIF?
Okay.
I was raised by TGIF.
Yeah. I mean, I was a little older, but I still watched it.
Yeah. So what was your favorite TGIF show?
I think it was Full House.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked, what's her name? DJ.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you have a little crush on her?
Definitely. Her and
Nice.
Boy Meets World, Topanga.
Oh, yeah. Boy Meets World was my favorite. Yeah. I used to dream as if I was in the show when I was a child.
I used to do that kind of shit, too.
Yeah, because I was just so engaged in that world.
I used to do that, too.
I'd watch it every day.
Yeah, I would go out and, and just pretend,
You got to pretend.
Yeah.
Imagination is key.
Right. Exactly.
Thanks for coming to my girlfriend's birthday party.
Oh, that was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
We did that since the last time we recorded.
It was at Xanadu, and sponsor us, Xanadu. It's a roller skating rink here in Bushwick, and
they hooked it up.
It was great.
Shout out to the entire place.
Yeah,
Thank
was
you guys
awesome.
so much. They gave us a booth in the corner. They gave us a bunch of free skating and all that stuff. And it was a lot of fun, man.
And all the workers were very polite, very nice.
I won't say who, but a comic that we both know has come up to me since then and is like, hey, what do I got to do to get invited to your girlfriend's birthday party? And I'm like, I don't know, be friends with my girlfriend?
Well, I'm friends with your girlfriend.
I know.
But, yeah. Is he cute? Who said this?
If you knew who it was, that's a funny question.
Amen to that. Jesus saves, and we're out here.
Oh, yeah.
On a Tuesday.
Going up.
No, but, so I used to rollerblade. And so I'm getting my skates, and the girl working, and I was like, do you have rollerblades? And she looked at me, she's like, no. Rollerblade people and roller skate people, we don't get along.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
It's really the last form of segregation.
I was like, I didn't know that. Like, if four skates in an inline are different, but I could, play ice hockey and rollerblade.
I could see that for you.
Oh, I was hardcore with it. But the roller skating, I could do it, but I was like,
yeah,
I didn't feel confident.
What is it about lesbians that make them so good on skates and rollerblades?
I think we're not all lesbians. I think the ones who are more butchy,
I guess, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
like they could play rugby or hockey.
Right. Because here's the thing about
we're both.
Just due to height, women are athletic different than men because men are taller, right? So y'all already have a built-in advantage with balance. you're lower to the ground. Generally speaking.
Skeet.
Now,
skeet.
if we're talking about like a normal white woman versus like a little Guatemalan man, maybe he has an advantage there.
Fair advantage, yeah.
But I don't think Guatemalans really roller skate. I don't know.
They might have that out there, I'm sure. We could find out. But you were good. You seemed like you were handling yourself on the four wheels.
I mean, I could do it a little bit.
We didn't fall.
That I did fall. I actually did fall. I fell early because I didn't know there was a lip once you got off of the.
That doesn't count. I mean, like when you're actually skating.
No, I didn't.
You tripped.
I didn't fall on the rink.
Yeah, you tripped.
I fell outside of the rink.
That's different. Yeah. No, but
and
once
I fell on my knees in the stalls.
Oh, okay.
But I just had to pray.
Right.
5 times a day.
Exactly, with the rosary. And you good, bro.
Yeah.
Out here. Shout out Steph. She also gave me her clean urine for $20. And she filled the whole cup up, man.
Oh, yeah. You tell my girl, hey, can I buy some pee from you? You're going to get some pee.
Yeah,
You're not going to get a small amount of pee.
I think I owe her more money because, like, usually $20 is like this much.
You probably could put it in your gas tank.
I mean, yeah. I didn't. So when they give me, they trust me now. So I take the cup home, and they'll be like, "Oh, you missed the urine. What happened? Whatever. Doesn't matter. I can't find it." So here's what the messed up part. The next morning, I'm driving to the clinic. Okay, and so when they test it, it has the temperature on it.
Okay.
So it's in my fridge all night, keeping it, sanitary. I put it in a pill bottle. Okay, and I put it under my armpit.
Right.
On the way there.
The egg needed to hatch, the little piss egg.
Right, because that's the way you get it, your body temperature under your armpit. And I had a sweater, and I had a jacket, the big jacket on, and I had my heat on high on the car.
Yeah.
So I'm in the car, and I pull up like 40 minutes on the BQE. I was like, oh, we're ready. I get in there. The fucking medicine bottle somehow opened, and there was piss all down my sweater and jacket. So I had your girlfriend's urine all over me, bro. Technically,
Jesus Christ.
She fucking gave me a wet shower too, bro.
Dude.
A yellow shower, golden shower. Shout out to golden shower, Steph. Thank you for the golden shower, Steph. Didn't smell either.
Well,
she was very hydrated because it didn't stink or anything. It just was urine.
We're a big water household.
It was,
You gotta chug water.
Yeah, So I went back out to the car and I filled it up again. Thank God I had a little bit left, but...
A little bit of piss left?
Yeah, I kept it in the trunk
nice.
for later, for another dose, like another...
Oh, okay.
When I get
for
tested
next
month, yeah. So I had to use that one.
I'd say next time just put it in like a Keurig or something like that. Just give it a quick run through.
Pill bottle was a bad idea. Turned this way, the other way, the opposite way. Yeah, bad.
Maybe a double Ziploc.
That would have been more helpful for sure.
Because that'll warm up fast.
Yeah.
We're just teaching kids ways to keep piss warm after you kept it sanitary in the fridge overnight.
Exactly. And
that's what we're here for. We're really here to help people.
Exactly. Reading Rainbow. Take a look in a book. We out here teaching.
Reading Rain showed.
Rainbow, yeah. Shower all over me. But that was fine.
Have you I just realized something that was a little disturbing, and the camera will pick this up. But do you have this little indent on your finger?
Which one?
On the one that holds your phone. No. So look on your pinky.
I have little pinkies. Look how little my pinkies are.
You see this indent right here?
Oh yeah, you do have an indent.
That's from holding a phone.
Yeah, you do have an indent.
Do you have one?
No, I don't think so.
I think that means you're old.
Yeah, I haven't held a phone as long as you. I had
So
beepers, bro. I had pagers. 187, 831, 143.
Is that why you always walk with that little lean?
Nah, I walk with a lean.
No, you actually had a beeper,
Yeah, of course, with a chain on it.
Oh my God, a beeper with a chain.
Yeah. And a cover, like a cool cover, man. Get out of here, bro. And if you sent 911 after that, you knew you had to get to the mall quick.
Oh shit, the mall? That's where you're getting sent to?
Well, the mall or a parking lot or 7-Eleven. Yeah. Some weird guy's basement, whatever.
Wherever you gotta go.
Yeah.
But a beeper would say, would it have a message on it?
Oh, yeah, then you had to decode it. You had to go to your parents' phone and take the phone and look at it. So, one is ABC, two is, DEF, da-da-da.
So that's how the beeper would work?
Yeah, so I would write down, okay, A, B, C, D, like that. And, you have to decode it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's nuts. Because I grew up around beepers, but I never really, handled one.
I used to text girls all the time, stuff,
Oh, God.
Yeah, little stuff. wear a thong, and they'd have to write it out, and then it would, 5 minutes later, you know, wear a thong today in your tight jeans.
What?
And they're for real. They'd have to decode it, and then they would send stuff back. You
were sending wear a thong?
Oh, we were sending all kinds of stuff.
Oh man,
all kind of messages.
Do you think they like sexted with smoke signals back in the day?
Maybe that would be funny.
I don't know how they would do it.
Yeah, boom. You know.
Yeah. And
boom.
Right.
You know.
And that means, yo, wear a thong.
Yeah.
You know.
Not even, just slide it over.
Oh, dude, wear a loincloth with a little bit of peekaboo underneath. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. That was the chief of the Apache Nation.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Okay. If you say so. Oh God.
Having fun.
Yeah. Well, how about we do a little reset and we bring our guest on? How's
Hell
that
yeah,
sound?
let's do that.
And boom, we're back like that. We have a guy here. He's pretty cool from what he was telling me.
Yeah, I'm a cool guy.
It's New York City comedian Danny Fallon. Give it up for Danny.
Danny Fallon. He also is a Luigi Mangione impersonator.
Ooh.
If you would like to invite him to birthday parties, bachelorette parties, you know, any of the above, let him know. Ooh, there he is, handsome Luigi
Actually, some girl
Mangione.
last night, she said, you know who you look like? And I said, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And she's like, a Glee cast member who didn't make the cut.
Oh.
And I was like, oh.
What?
You know, I've been getting Luigi a lot. And she's like, yeah, you don't look like him. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, they've been lying. I was like, no, I got it.
Oh.
I got it the first time.
Why did she come up with an obscure reference and a burn at the same
I
time?
don't know. I don't know.
That had to be a flirt from a broken woman.
That's what I was going to say. She seems like she wanted that. You know what I
Something
mean?
I've been noticing is women more than ever before in my life, because you got to carefully word this, but something I've been noticing more is women like being mean as a way of communicating, possibly flirting, and it seems like it's been an uptick.
Right.
In my lifetime, because I don't remember that being a thing as much.
Well, they weren't allowed to back then.
Right.
So now they're just testing the waters. It's a reverse neg.
Exactly.
You know, and we created it, so you know.
did.
I didn't have any part in that. I don't neg.
You don't think you were a negger?
Never. I've never been a negger.
Nicaragua.
I've never been a negger. That's a tough one. That's
Trump's America now.
After I said it,
I didn't even mean it like that either, to be honest with you.
No,
It just kind of happened.
I get it.
well, I meant what I said. I said I've never been a person who negs.
Yeah, I've never been a person who's negged either. Actually, have I been? Yes, I have.
You've been negged.
No, I've been negged and I have negged.
You've negged.
Yeah. I think we all have negged. You've
No.
never done a playful roast of someone?
No,
In a way to
I don't
flirt?
think that I don't think that qualifies.
Oh, well, what's the definition of
And-
negging then? Only a negative connotation?
Well, maybe I'm just sensitive, but I think negging is like when you intentionally like try to batter someone's self-esteem to make yourself seem more desirable.
Is that right, Rachel?
If
you
you're
agree with that? Okay.
right, like just being playfully like, you're. I don't even know what I would say. It's been so long, but like, like to my guy friends, I'd be like, "Fuck you, you piece of shit."
Right.
To a girl, if I was saying something playfully, I don't know, hurtful, it wouldn't be like that. It would be like,
You'd probably like
what would I
subconsciously
say?
demean them.
You suck at driving. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
That could be
So-
true, though.
Women shouldn't drive anyway, or Asians. But anyway,
Anyways,
fucking out here.
wow.
When I grew up, okay,
You grew up.
boys used to bully the shit out of girls in middle school and like grade school. Used to pull our hair and like look up our dress and make fun of us. Like they call me Chiquita Banana, you know, or Lick-a-Lot-a-Puss, you know, like the dinosaur.
Lick-a-lot-a-puss?
Yeah, that dinosaur. Lick-a-Lot-a-Puss.
Lick-a-lot-a-puss? If Sheri was a dinosaur, she'd be Lick-a-lot-a-puss.
That's what they used to say.
It's so fun to say. Danny, will you say it for us?
Lick a lot of puss.
Lick-a-Lot-a-Puss.
Also, this isn't me. I'm sorry.
No, that could be you. It could be you.
No, it's.
Now he's gonna look like Luigi. There we have him, Luigi.
I'm back.
Dang, man.
But people were saying that.
I'm
other
me.
than
I'm candid.
Right?
Right.
This is just
A
me.
lot of people were saying that, not just me.
No, yeah, no, not just you. A lot of people were saying it, like to the point where like so many people said it that I like made a video saying like,
Yes.
y'all need to stop saying this.
I was
To the
gonna
point
DM
you only wore a hood and sunglasses
Right.
to lean into it.
Well,
No, I just feel like I always look at people when they're on podcasts wearing like sunglasses. I'm like, that looks cool. I wanted to try it out.
Yeah, they be chilling.
You know, like
Yeah.
fuck, man, I don't even give a shit about
We'll
this.
wear
man.
sunglasses when we're feeling extra wild.
You know
no,
what
it's
I'm saying?
also bright too because we have a lot of lights too.
Right.
So I could understand the sunglasses. I just have nice blue eyes and I like to show them off.
Right.
If you want to wear your sunglasses, wear them because the lights sometimes hurt. So I
True.
understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Spade wears sunglasses inside all the time.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Because of
Tim
an
Dillon wears them all the time.
They're fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's fun to be all hide behind something, you know?
absolutely.
You know a thing or two about that, right?
Hiding behind closed doors.
You?
No, a thing or two about what?
Hiding behind something?
Hiding behind something. Yeah, I was pretty good at hide and seek. I'm just not super patient. You know what I mean? So I would find the perfect hiding spot. There's no way they'd find me. And then like 15 minutes later, I'd be like, come on. They're never going to find me. I'm not staying here.
You need a flashlight tag.
A flashlight tag?
Yeah, you had to hide.
Oh, we weren't allowed to do that where I come from.
Okay,
It was probably not, I mean, for real.
not the safest.
Because I was either, yeah, in a trailer park, which that's probably not a good idea to do that at night.
Looking for someone?
Yeah, or I was like in a town with a bunch of fucking hillbillies that would shoot you if you're like on their lawn.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Fuck.
Trump's America. We're back to it.
oh yeah.
Fuck.
It's kind of crazy what's going on, but you know what? We're fine.
You want to talk about politics?
Not really. I'm just saying, like, it's
I'll fucking do it. If
it's
you want to.
horrible. I don't know. There's
I'll
just
do it. I know nothing about them, but I'll do it. I'll talk about them.
Crazy.
I'll talk about politics.
Crazy.
I'll do it.
No, we're fine.
Okay.
So you're.
Good.
Let me see that your hoodie. I like that.
Thank you.
It's really cool.
It's my neighbor's, or like my building mate. He lives in my building. His name's Blair.
Nice.
It's his company.
Oh,
Blair.
nice. I thought
New
it was
York.
like actually his clothes, like y'all shared a closet or something like that.
Yeah, no, it's his company. He gave it to me.
That's what's up.
Nice. Shout out Blair, New York. Sponsor
New York,
us.
bro. Sturdy too.
Yeah, it's
So-
nice. Nice material.
Do you want to talk about being gay or doing heroin first?
Oh wait, you're just like me. Yeah, you're not gay.
No, I'm not gay.
Okay.
That's not what you told me via text.
Well, that
Gay
was
for pay.
in confidence. Yes, I've
Oh.
been gay for pay.
Gay for pay.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
You don't want to tell everyone?
No, I mean that was our little secret, man. That I'm-
Ooh,
you know?
got him in the tool shed.
I feel
as
bad now.
Brad would say.
I accidentally did out someone in high school, but
Really?
on accident.
I've done that before too.
wow.
We've all done it, but I
Yeah.
thought like everyone knew.
I
You
know.
it was one
Right.
of those situations.
I do
you don't
feel
have to
bad.
put the sunglasses on. You can be
Uh-oh,
straight.
We're talking about gay stuff. I'm gonna put the sunglasses on. Also, I want to lean back with it, man.
Lean back,
Talk
lean
about
back.
gay
Lean
stuff.
with
Can I
it,
just
rock
hold the
with
mic?
it.
You can. It's like this thing. It's not this thing, but
Could figure it out,
I don't
man.
want to waste your time.
No, but
Yeah, you guys start talking. I'll figure
how
it
long
out.
have you been off of heroin?
Over 10 years?
So you haven't had the fentanyl yet.
No, I never did the fentanyl that I know
Okay.
of. I got clean and sober October 6, 2014. So
Nice.
I don't think there was really fentanyl on the streets like that. I mean, definitely I heard about people doing fentanyl, but it was more like somebody would be like someone's, I was in rehab one time and someone was like, oh, my dad has fentanyl
Patches.
lollipops or
Yeah,
patches or
mhm,
something.
Yeah.
I don't know though, because the last black tar I ever did was like really strong. And I was like, then I thought about it later and I was like, cause it was you'll understand this. It was insane. Like I had 1 gram that lasted me 15 shots.
That's like a bundle in 5. That's what you
Like
mean?
a gram is like usually I would, at least shoot like 0.1 of a gram, like 1/10 of a gram. And this tar was so strong that I was like falling out from like, I guess less than 1/10 sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Maybe, I
that's
was
really
high
beautiful.
too.
That's
That's
just
a
always-
beautiful story. That's like
California.
heroin Hanukkah.
It was like,
you know?
Yeah.
Jesus turning the 2 black tar grams into
Yeah,
14
it's
grams
beautiful.
or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
I'm sure you really
Exactly.
needed it at that time too.
I did. Yeah. It was,
Like that's the thing about heroin, right? Like you once you start really getting into it, you can't afford it anymore.
oh no. Yeah. Good way to lead into the doing
So what?
gay stuff for drug money.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
sure. Oh, yeah.
he's like, let's talk
Well, you do
about
have
it.
you do have a
You're
very
like, yeah,
popular bit.
so you had a heroin habit, and that was kind of hard to fund, huh?
No.
Yeah.
How did you go about acquiring funds for that?
No, I never prostituted. I never did that. No, I used to just steal and steal from a pharmacy and then sell it to like bodega owners or write fake checks or steal cars and sell them. I never
You're from Philly, right?
with Delaware, but yeah,
Dude.
Kensington. Yeah,
The city,
Kensington.
like, sometimes, like, now that I live on the East Coast and I, like, look around, I'll just be like, God damn, it was so stupid that I didn't move here to do
Yeah,
heroin.
so
'Cause
much
it's
to do to get money.
It's so easy. Like, you see it all the time, like, people in the Trader Joe's, like, stealing meat.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you'd sell meat to your drug dealer. Like, there's so many, there's unlimited
much.
Also, there's a chance you'll never get clean because there's unlimited ways to just keep doing that. But, But like in Indiana, where we're from, like it sucked, dude. Like, it wasn't like an open air drug market. You had to like get somebody's number, and then they went to prison, and then you like trying to find someone else's number, and you couldn't just like go somewhere and just like drive around.
It's meth.
Yeah.
Meth's more like
ironically, I never did meth in Indiana.
I never tried.
That's too bad.
I only did meth in California.
It's kind of like going to see the Bean in Chicago, or like having pizza in New York.
Yeah,
you got to do meth in Indiana.
Mm-mm.
You got to do meth in a trailer.
Yeah,
you got to
light them up.
I mean, I did meth, just not in a trailer.
Oh,
yeah, I did it with.
You did it. You think you're better than me? You did it in a house.
I did it in an apartment.
2-story.
With 2 Mexican children, actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
The children were doing meth?
Dude, real shit, dude. I was living in California. I was trying to become a rock star. And I was walking the streets one night trying to do the, hey, mister, get some drugs, whatever.
Yeah.
And, well, I was bored of just, like, drinking and smoking weed. All I had was a Connect, and but I was, like, used to taking, like, a lot of Adderall and ecstasy, whatever. So I wanted to get something. I was looking on Craigslist. Adderall was, like, $60. Like, someone was selling Adderall on Craigslist for like $60 a pill.
Good days at Craigslist.
Not doing that. So these Mexican kids walk past me and they're like, "Hey man, you got a cigarette?" I'm like, "Nah." And I'm like, "Damn, they're kind of young. They'd be asking for a cigarette." I'm like, "Hey, come back here." And I'm like, "Can you guys get me drugs?" And like, "Are you a cop? Do I look like a cop?" And they're like, "No." So we start talking, whatever. They call some people. I'm like, I want like Coke or Molly or acid. Finally, like, oh man, no one's got anything like that. But we're just trying to get high too. I'm like, well, what are you trying to get high on? Like, what can you get? And they were like, meth. And I was like, well, you look healthy enough. I'll try.
Right.
And so then, I started, and they were 12 and 10 years old.
Damn.
Right. Yeah. Little Tony and Little Tony's little man.
That was in Indiana?
No, this was in Garden Grove, California.
Oh, that's California, right? Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah. So it was wild. It was pretty wild. You know what else? You know how like later on in your life you'll reflect on something and be like, wow, that was really bad.
Every day.
They would get really high on meth, and I would get high on meth too, and then they would start watching porn.
Oh,
that's weird, bro.
And then
that's
I'd go in the other room, play my guitar. What? No, they were just, I guess, friends,
boys.
Like, circle jerk on meth. That sounds horrible.
Like later
in
life, I thought about, I was like, that would have been really bad because I was 19. Imagine if the cops came in and the kids like the 12 and 10-year-old were there watching porn.
Yeah,
right.
And I'm in the other room playing guitar, but still, like, I'm sure that would be something where like this is.
Yeah,
misconduct.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh shit, this is a church. We got to leave."
Yeah.
Praise God.
Amen.
They ended up robbing me. The
kids did.
Yeah, they stole everything.
Of course.
Fuck yeah, they did, man.
But you gotta
I like entrusted them with my life, dude.
No,
I was
don't
so
ever.
euphoric on crystal meth, dude. I know. I had
bad times.
I came into the drug world very naive. I didn't really grow up super like streetwise and
you
stuff
gotta
like
learn.
that.
Yeah.
I grew up very Christian. I grew up very like trusting of other people and loving of other people, and so I came into this whole. I thought everyone was coming into this thing very enlightened, and I was like, "Oh, we're just gonna share good vibes and love," and no, you're in the streets.
We would have loved you in Philly, boy.
Well, by the time I did it,
I would have been your fucking pimp.
By the time I got to heroin, I had learned a thing or two, and I had learned how to be
upgraded,
more selfish and more sociopathic and more like because I was just at that point so broken as a human being that I was just looking to self-medicate, and
yes, sir.
I had all those great ideals had kind of faded away into just I need what I need to feel okay,
and that's how it happens. Yeah.
So by the time I was there, it was a very bleak, nihilistic, worldview going on.
Yeah, but it makes you so much smarter. I feel like
heroin.
Well, it preserved me. I don't look my age apparently. Well, I have Botox and fillers, but also like naked body. I don't get it, and I still look very young. Haven't had any kids, but I started using heroin at 14.
Wow.
Shooting it at 14.
Jeez.
And it is supposed to be like if you don't use crack or meth or like a hardcore amphetamine with it, like it is supposed to like preserve you.
Yeah, I have heard that.
Oh, should I do a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. Probably preserve my brain. That's why I have a 14-year-old boy brain still.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but
no, I think. Yeah, I would have liked Philly too.
We could have been running partners, bro. We used to sell what was it? Formula. That was the big thing. Baby formula, baby anything, baby diapers, baby wipes. You had a haul of that, and I would get like a bundle or 2 bundles a day, and it was beautiful.
Yeah. You find your ways. Like I worked at a grocery store and I had a drug dealer. He lived in Illinois, right across the border. So the cigarettes are more expensive. So when you work at a grocery store, people would buy their groceries and then ask for cigarettes. And as the bagger, you would walk up to the service desk and ask for the cigarettes. So then I realized, I'm like, there's no line of communication and paper trail here. So I would be like, one time I just tried it. I was like, let me get the person ordered 2 Marbreds and I'm like, and also a pack of Newport 100s. No one said anything. I put it in my apron. I go back. I only take out the Marbreds. I'm like, okay, here we go. So then I discovered like, I could just pay my drug dealer in Newports, Yes. Like, and you just find out like all these different ways.
Trading.
Bartering. Bartering. It really brings you down to a very like simplistic, worldview.
But we were talking about parking lots earlier.
Yeah, parking lots, man.
And you were a lot lizard. We were talking about.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was joking around, but I have done gay things for money.
Yeah. I wish I would. I wish women would have paid for it. That's the thing. I would have.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. We're literally in the same boat. Yeah, we both had to deal with men for money, and we both didn't want to do that.
Yeah, woman. I did have a
y'all are going to hell.
So there was this psychiatrist. She's dead now, Pat Dice. You could look her up. Her name's Pat Dice. She's a Philly psychiatrist. She lived in Center City in the penthouse when she made a lot of money. And so she would take her attractive teenage clients, and when we were homeless, she would let us live with her. And the guy patients, she would wear a muumuu with a pocket, and she would have a $100 or $200 bill in the pocket. So when she rode on the guy, like she had sex with him and rode on him, the money would fall out onto his face. That was her fetish. And so she was a psychiatrist that used to do that. She used to fuck her patients and let us live there for money.
Yeah.
Pat Dice, Patricia Dice, Center City, Philadelphia.
She's dead now?
She is dead now.
What'd she die from?
She was fat.
Oh.
And I think she had
that sucks.
Yeah, I threw up in the back
Natural
of my car.
American causes.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That sucks.
I mean, just so many things.
Yeah.
So many crazy stuff that. Do you ever feel like you look back and you're just like, I've lived like 17 lives?
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, it's just insane how I look back and I'm like, none of this shit fucking matters, man.
Oh my God.
Alive.
Right.
I'm alive, and I'm grateful to be here at this fucking podcast with Brad and
Yeah.
and Rachel, because who gives a fuck? Like,
oh my God,
we're
yeah.
alive, bro.
Yeah.
And we're doing the damn thing.
Oh
right?
yeah, fuck
We're
yeah.
alive.
Yeah, we're alive.
And I didn't have to suck dick, but you did. And
I did.
And
Okay,
I love
that's
you.
it. I'm going on the record. I've told this story so many times. I have a new bit about it, but I never sucked dick. I got my dick.
You
sucked.
have a new bit, or you have? Is it new?
I rewrote the whole bit about
okay.
it.
Okay. We've reworked
the whole.
Okay.
Now I respect you more.
All right.
You respect me more because I didn't suck dick.
Correct.
That's crazy.
No, that makes total sense. She's literally not kidding, by the way.
No, I don't give a
literally not
shit. I don't
kidding.
care either way. No, I don't care either way. No, you know what's crazy? I actually wish that I would have sucked dick. Now I'm at a point.
Not that bad.
Now I know, but not for the same reasons. Like it's like one of those things where it's like you kind of look. I don't know if you. Well, I don't know if you have this, but like sometimes I have like imposter syndrome, and I'll have it about everything. Right? So it's like I will be like, oh man, I should have gone to prison. Like oh, I should have been more homeless. Like, oh, I was kind of I was only like couch surfing and like occasionally I would spend like I've spent one night in a car. I spent one night in my parents' trash can, but I would find ways to like get indoors somehow. I was in someone's shed, but I wish I was just like fucking.
You didn't go fucking hard enough, bro.
Like yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
I feel that way all the time.
Because it's a weird thing because you have to have this like to stay sober. You have to be convinced that it was bad enough, and then it's like I've been sober 10 years, so it's like. You're like, I was 21, maybe it was just a phase, whatever. And like, you have to like recollect, but also, I mean, it's a stupid thing. It's like a stupid thing to like think like that. But I'm just telling you, that's how I think. Like,
survivor's guilt.
Yeah, it's like
fucking imposter syndrome. That shit's fucking.
Oh yeah, the point was, what I'm saying is, because of that, I almost wish I would have sucked dick. Because now I got my dick sucked by a guy. And I wish the story was, for the sake of the story now, I wish I could just be like, yeah, I was out there sucking dick.
You're in the paint harder.
Yeah, you
know
probably
what I mean?
get booked at like more like motivational speeches at schools.
Right,
like
right.
If you sucked a dick,
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
But you didn't. So
my
now
street cred is
you're just a guy.
Always going to be
Definitely
one less notch.
That's true.
Did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just change the bit.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
He's one of those comics that has to tell the truth.
Yeah.
I'm like that too.
I'll lie about
my stories
anything.
are true.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'll lie about anything on stage.
I
it's different if you're just lying and it's so absurd, but it's different if you're like, it's not chill when you're kind of doing the candid thing.
You're like,
and then you're
lying,
lying,
an authentic version of yourself,
right?
but it's
like
fake.
If you're just doing like,
I agree.
Like I wrote a bit recently that I did last night where I'm like, I work at a preschool for the pedophilia prevention team.
Right.
And it's like, obviously that's not true. I'm a janitor there. So, but that's like, I don't care. I'm not trying to like convince them that I really do something. You know what I mean?
You're just manifesting it.
Right. Yeah.
You're on that pedo team.
You got to dress for the job you want, you know?
Right.
And make sweatshirts that say that too. Team pedo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been getting ads on Instagram for
PS42 on the back.
Have you guys been getting these ads on Instagram for the jackets that say a dead pedophile can't reoffend?
No.
No, but that's pretty glorious.
That seems very specific to your algorithm.
Yeah. I guess, that's good. That's a good thing to have in your algorithm, right?
I've been watching these streamers. What's his name? I forget his name. But they're like setting up pedos online and they're busting them. Ross and this other kid, Vitaly. Vitaly. They're setting people up and then they're going and the 12-year-old is sitting there and then they bust in and they're like, they make them do mean stuff. They're like, lick this peanut butter off my toes or I'm going to call the cops.
Wow. And they're like, certainly.
Yeah. They like smash eggs in their head.
They're like, okay. They're just like getting turned on by every stupid thing.
Like, okay, no problem. Don't call the cops.
Now you got to watch me try on swimsuits. It's like, oh no.
That's great. That's crazy that they're like, let's make content rather than like turn this guy in.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like their motivation is not like,
call the cops a few times.
They should call the cop every time.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're just trying to get views and clicks. It's like, that guy's a pedophile.
I mean, I'll tell you what, nothing spreads through a neighborhood like gossip, though. You know what I mean? So once that's out there, I do think, I mean, I don't know. I don't like the clout. I would never make content like that personally.
Right.
I barely make any content with this.
Right.
Yeah, I just,
it's hard for me.
If I was doing like,
it is hard.
If I was doing like man on the street shit, I would never choose to do that. But, yeah, but I think it's effective in its own way, you know.
Sure.
They're making money.
Oh yeah.
A lot of money.
You know what that reminded me of though is that I found out about this later on is that some people will just kind of set up like a gay meetup for money, but then instead of doing it, they'll just rob the guy.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Right, and that's one of those things where you're like, oh, I could have just done that.
Oh yeah, that would
Like
be easy.
I didn't have to do the thing.
Right.
I could have just robbed the guy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You could have been like, yeah, I'll let you suck my dick, and when they're down there, just put a gun to their head.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Which isn't super nice.
Well, ideally, you wouldn't wait till their mouth is on your cock. Like,
I mean,
the gun is to avoid that ever happening at all.
Why not both?
Yeah.
Well, that's a totally different thing. That's
Yeah, dude.
If that's your thing, man.
Dude, it totally is a different thing. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
it's a different thing.
You're
man.
right.
Oh no.
Tell them to close their eyes and play guess which one, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
wow.
made you get clean? What was the last straw?
I think about this a lot, and I think what really helped me was that I overdosed in Valparaiso, Indiana, and they would have arrested me, but I OD'd, so I was in the ambulance. So that, they were trying to charge me with a felony for the needle and a misdemeanor for the spoon, and so I kept running. I kept getting high afterwards, but it was hanging over my head. Like I went to the first court date, and the judge was like, you're looking at 6 months to 3 years. And I was scared shitless, and I just really didn't want to go to prison. And it was just like my life was like so like fucking small and narrow at that point. It was just like, it was literally like I'm living with my parents because I burned all my bridges. I'm working this job. I'm working Monday through Saturday at this tire place doing tire repairs and oil changes. I hate my job. I'm dirty. I have no phone. I've lost connection with people. My whole like personality has kind of just drained away. I have this possible prison sentence hanging over my head. All I want to do is get high. I want to kill myself, but the only thing I want to do is shoot heroin again. And I don't have a cell phone. And then in this situation, it's like, okay, I'm living in Crown Point, Indiana. So it's like, in order to get high on heroin, I would have to like walk to the public library. And then if I leave the house, I'm committing to being homeless. Then wait for, this gay guy, my boss from Subway, to like blow me for like $60 or something, then have to pay someone else to give me a ride to the city. So then by that point, I'm going to be getting high for like 2 bags and thinking like it's not even worth it because I'm just going to end up getting popped while I'm out, like, and going, going to jail. So I basically just like planned and I figured out a way to like get high again for real. I started going to a night class, and then I like printed out a direct deposit form from my bank, and I got my money going back into my account for my job, and which of course my employer like couldn't not do, and then like I just kind of wrote it out with my parents for like 2 weeks. Then they kicked me out again, and I was getting high with no phone, living in this like house in Gary, Indiana.
Oh yeah, good times.
Yeah, like total drug house. Like the dude's room was a grow room, so he was on the couch with me, and he was insane. His name was J-Rock, and he would like smoke crack and then fall asleep.
Oh shit!
I've never seen this before in my life. Smoke crack, fall asleep. Like literally, I thought he was dead. I was like,
it's like a fat cokehead
pressing him, and
that's
he was
an anomaly.
Yeah. And so I think that whole situation of like at that point, I was just like, I really didn't want to go to prison, and I was like shooting speedballs and taking Xanax, and just like, this is like my life sucks. I don't like the people I'm with ever. Like, and this is just futile. Like, it's just going to be this over and over again. And like, I wanted to do more with my life, and I remembered that.
There it is.
And
there you go.
You know, I just finally was willing to take some certain steps, and
steps.
And
they're really hard. That's why you say it like that.
Well,
that's why you say steps, because it's the hardest fucking thing you ever had to do.
Well, I say it because I'm a very anonymous fellow.
Yeah.
When you walk, when you smell like Subway bread, though, do you still get a little hard?
No.
Yeah, that tire bread, that rubber tire bread.
Yeah, dude, you worked at a tire shop too. You're chasing that feeling.
Yeah.
Rubber.
Real shit though. I remember I was so fucked up on heroin. I had like a big tire, and I was like nodding off, and so I was like, it was for like a Jeep, but I was just so I was so high. I just put it against his car and just fell asleep. And I always had this like theory in my head when I was nodding on heroin. I was like, as long as I'm doing something, as soon as someone sees me, they'll wake me up and I'll pretend I'm doing the thing.
I do that all the time.
And it's like, no, it's still not okay to be falling asleep against a car. Like, it's still not. But so the guy was like, my coworker's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I was just putting this tire on. And he's like, that car's over there. It was over the hood. It was literally over the, like.
Wrong car.
So I did that at Dunkin' Donuts once. I was like, I couldn't stay awake standing up. So I was like, I'll go into the back and I'll grab bagels. So I'm like standing in front of the bagels, and I'm just, and my boss comes back and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm grabbing the bagels. He's like, the bagels are over there. Those are the donuts. So I was falling.
That's that lean.
But you were just like concentrating. You're trying to find them.
Yeah.
You thought they were there. Yeah, I always forget that we kind of grew up. Well, you didn't grow up there. Did you grow up in Indiana?
Yeah. I grew up in Crown Point, Indiana. I went to Crown Point High School.
That's where I was born, and I went to Lowell High School.
Wow.
Which is one town south.
Yeah.
In a very small little area right outside of Chicago, about an hour and a half. Do you have anything you want to say to Region Rats now that you're on the East Coast?
No.
Do you want to say, I knew I'm better than you? I knew that the whole time, and here I am? No, you don't think you're better than them?
No.
You are better than them. I'll say it for you.
Thank you.
Region Rads or whatever.
No. There's some good ones. There's some good rats out there. There's some good R&Rs. And did you work at Strack and Van Til?
I did.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's where I was
my
the cigarette job.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That was a big heroin job for me.
That's wild. That was my. It was a Christian-owned, very conservative grocery store in Indiana.
I was so oblivious to that. You know what I said in the interview?
You had to wear like a tie to like bag people's groceries, and then you'd take it out and be like, "Yes, ma'am, yes, sir." They'd like, it was a fucking.
But they would tip you.
That's true.
That's why I would do a lot of dope. Yeah.
You know
what? I didn't realize that. You know what I said in the interview for that job? I said, I don't want to be crass, but I'm basically willing to be a prostitute for you.
Yeah.
Like, I remember it because I was on Vyvanse, so I thought it was like, I was like,
I could sell the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm reading you. I got this. This will land.
Yeah, they like immediately put you in corporate.
They still gave me the job, but it was like, I remember feeling, even on drugs, like that was.
They would make you a prostitute too. They would work you to fucking death.
Yeah.
I hated that job. It was one of the worst jobs I ever had. And then because my dad was in management there for a long time.
Yeah.
And he got me the job. And then I was like, I can make more money delivering sandwiches for Jimmy John's and chilling the fuck out in my car.
Oh yeah.
Instead of like putting in like back-breaking labor, they'd have me like fucking scraping ice off of a sign 20 feet in the air on a ladder. They'd have me fucking lifting 40-pound bags of salt. Pretty much. It was like a quarter over, but minimum wage back then was $5 something.
I know, when I started it was $4.25. $4.25.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
But yeah, fuck Strack and Van Til. Fuck them. That's how I feel about that.
Word.
They were chill, man. I don't have any ill feelings towards them.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a better experience.
But I mean, I also was on heroin.
Yeah, so like, you know. They were letting you do that, so that's pretty chill, I guess.
You were the guy that.
You were sober going through this shit. He was
Yeah,
not.
that's the only. There are jobs like
Trust
that.
me, that job ruled on heroin. That job was awesome. Like, for instance,
Sponsored
I know who you were, and this is a story that will sum up who you were and who I was at Strike Van Tails. One day I'm at Strike Van Tails. I'm on heroin. I'm fucking nodding off. My friend says, "Dude, we got to fix this." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Come to the bathroom." Like, "You got some coke?" We get to the bathroom. He has crack. We go into the handicap stall. We're supposed to be bagging groceries at the front. We're in the handicap stall.
I was the guy bagging all the groceries.
You were the guy. So listen, it gets worse. Someone comes in, he loads a crack pipe. Someone comes in, he gets spooked, he leaves me. Now I'm like, okay, more crack for me. Blast off. All I've been eating all day is Flaming Hot Cheetos and Red Bull. I immediately projectile vomit.
Right.
Destroy this stall. Leave it. Go back to the front. I need to hustle. I need to make more tips.
Right, of course.
One of my coworkers, which would be you,
Right.
like 20 minutes later, was like, dude, some asshole just threw up in the bathroom. I had to clean it up. And I was like, that
Flaming
sucks,
Hot
man.
Cheetos and crack.
Yeah.
So next time,
Yeah, that's why I don't really like socialism like that, because I'm a high performer. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You know, top 10%.
I was a high performer too. Am I right?
I think we got to call it that. That's our time. But it's been a lot of fun, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for
hear more stories.
Thanks for telling us your story about everything. You know.
Yeah.
And do you have anything you want to promote? You want to tell people where to find you?
IG.
Yeah,
TikTok.
Danny Fallon, haha, on Instagram and YouTube. I have a special if you like stand up on YouTube. My ex drug dealer. And there'll be some more stuff on Instagram and YouTube, but Instagram is the best place, and then everything else from there.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Fallon. Thank you.
You are my bitch.